again, and welcome to another edition of TV. That's Truth Viral Television. I'm the host of Truth Viral Television, I'm TV, and today we're going to be talking about World War III. How far are we? Are we in World War III right now? I've always got questions to ask. I'm always asking questions because I want answers. You know, that's how you get to the truth, is by asking questions, using discernment. Excuse me. Alright, folks, let's talk about World War III. Again, are we there yet right now? Are we in World War III? How do world wars start? Does anybody remember how World War III started? Okay, I do. It started with sanctions, like the Second World War and the First World War started. Okay, so if you want my opinion, I believe World War III's already started. Okay, but then again, I've been known to be a little ahead of my time in my day. So, folks, that's the truth. Okay, think about it. Look back in your history books and look at how world wars are started. They're not started by just dropping bombs or nukes, or wars are started with sanctions, and we've been sanctioning Russia for how long now? Okay, didn't we start sanctionings over MH17, flight MH17, which it's come out that they didn't even do. Okay, I mean, we were trying to overthrow the Assad government last year when Assad when Assad supposedly used some kind of chemical weapons on his own people, and the Obama regime was going to go over there and try to overthrow Assad, but the American people stood up and said, no, we don't want to go to war. We don't want war with the Syrian Assad. And I'm not saying that Assad is a saint, but it's a lot better than a lot of the regimes that are over there. So then they threw ISIS at us, you know, all these videos coming out that these guys are, come on guys, the orange jumpsuits, are you buying this crap? It's already come out, they're not even real. Look at the last one they put out with the two Japanese folks in it. One of the guy's shadows on his face is in one direction, the other guy's face, the shadow's in a different direction. Well, I've heard we have two suns, so maybe that's what's happening there. Come on, guys. Think about it. These videos are all put out just to scare you, to get us back into... and look, it worked. We're back over there in Syria. Okay? Are you paying attention to Iran? Did you see that just recently? You know, today is the 28th of January of 2015, and we have come so much further than we started out, again, with our first sanctions that we were over in Ukraine put against Russia. Okay, we overthrew an elected government, then we put in Poroshenko, some chocolate millionaire who owned a chocolate company. You know, we got this guy in our pockets. Okay, as well as, and half that regime is already, I'm gonna call it regime because it's illegitimate, like the U.S. government. See that? I love my country. I don't love my government. I'm proud to say that. Okay, I'm standing up and making my voice heard so that people will see that we need to stop allowing things like this to happen in our name, because they are happening in the name of the U.S. And these people better remember, if you're watching this and you're a U.S. citizen, you should adhere to my word. We can only do this for so long before either karma or something else catches up with us, guys. Okay? Again, pay attention to what's going on right now. Ukraine just told its citizens that 50,000 of them are going to be drafted to fight, what, each other? I mean, that's kind of the whole problem over there. Don't you remember Crimea? They had a legal and elected election and were annexed into Russia. That's what they wanted. They're mostly Russian speaking. Again, if you paid attention to history, you know that Ukraine used to be part of Russia. So if you don't know that, you probably already turned off this video and you're not even watching. So I'm not speaking to you anyways. So, okay, How about that recent video of some US soldiers being in Ukrainian uniforms, guys? I mean, come on. They overthrew the Kiev government over there, stole all the gold and brought it back and put it in the US vaults. There's very little information on that, but that's some good information for you right there. I mean, there's some reasons why things are going on, okay? You know, if you pay attention to the Bible, it talks about the bear, okay? The one reason why I put this video out, guys, is we put all these sanctions against Russia. You see all your lamestream media, your CNBC, ABC, NBC, all that kind of, you know, grandpa and grandma watches that, and they put all this stuff out. Grandpa and grandma remember when the Cold War, you know, they just changed the doomsday clock because of all these nuclear threats. But you remember they just keep demonizing Putin in the media, that he's this bad guy, he's this bad guy, he's bad guy. Guys, we have had Russian troops on our soil working with FEMA for years now. I've seen anywhere from where it started out at like 1,500 on up to, you know, possibly 20,000 Russian troops that are here still in America today, 2015, January. So are you being sidetracked? Are you paying attention to how inflated the football is, or how much snow got dumped on New York? There's a lot of other things going on. World War III has begun, folks. You need to be prepared for this. Stop buying crap and start getting prepared. Prepare yourself, prepare your family, prepare your friends. Most importantly, be prepared spiritually, because in the end, you'll see it talks about the bear coming over to this country. Well, I'll let you do the spiritual, find your own way spiritually, but you know that Russia's involved with this. So stop turning your head and acting like that, you know, I'm not saying he's good or bad, but if you're paying attention and they keep demonizing him in the media, they still allow, the US government is allowing how many of their troops to come here. And what do you think that's all about, folks? What do you think about Russian troops on US soil? You know, I think it has something to do with our US military being weakened, and that if our military stands up, that they have to have somebody to come do the mission, that their final mission. So pay attention to what's going on. I mean, the ruble, look at what's happened to the ruble. We keep backing. You know what happens when you back a raccoon in a corner? They're going to strike back, you know. So just keep these things in mind with the sanctions and stuff. That's how wars have started before in the past. So it's pretty much almost ludicrous to act like we're not at war in this country right now. And I think it's also ludicrous to keep destroying all these other nations with our rules and our ways, when we could be taking care of people right here in this country, and to think that it's not going to come back to bite us. So if you wanted the truth, you came to Truth Viral. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm TV, where the truth goes viral.